So let's go into Vegas because I think this is very important. And I think it will make a lot of Vegas fans happy. I'm not going for Carolina. I would never. But here's the deal. I said I was comparing both cities. Let's compare the two cities. Vegas was never meant to be a hockey town, according to the outsiders. Oh my goodness. And everyone said that we weren't going to go anywhere. It was just an expansion team. It was going to be the show team. Vegas was seen as the wealthy, and still is, wealthy corporate celebrity and elites. It's known, as you can tell in this photo, it was assumed to be the city of fame and fortune and gambling and gaming and celebrity and the glitz and the glamour. But here's the thing, people just don't understand that we are a community. Everyone thinks that we are the corporate elite, that Vegas is just a bunch of wealthy hogs getting together, a bunch of know it alls that don't know anything about hockey, and they're just buying tickets just to be in the show. And a part of it is kind of true. Yes, there are the wealthy. Yes, there are the powerful that buy the most expensive seats in the house. But here's the thing, Vegas is a very, very strong community. I can tell you that. I live here, okay? This is a place that you can get away if you come to the suburbs from the glitz, the glamour, the fame, the gaming, the gambling, everything else, the celebrity, the corporates and the wealthy and the elites. You can have your own little community, and we do. People think that we're just a bunch of dummies that don't know anything about hockey, but we do. Come to our arena. If you are wearing an Edmonton jersey, if you're wearing a Carolina jersey, if you're wearing a Kings jersey, whatever jersey you're wearing, we will buy you a beer. We'll be absolutely happy that you're here, grateful that you've come to our city, that you've come to celebrate with us, even if you're on the opposing team. We'll sit and chat. We'll take a photo with you. It doesn't matter. Try doing that in Edmonton, Toronto, and you're probably going to get your ass beat, but not here. People are hard workers here in Vegas. We are 9 to 5 workers, gig economy workers, independent contractors, self-employed, whatever it is that we do. And we scrounge whatever dollars we have and we save it and we buy our tickets and we go and benefit our local economy, whether eating at home and buying groceries or by eating at the restaurants or at the concessions at the stadium, at the arena. But we find a way to support our teams. We have license plates, bumper stickers, signs in shops and windows, flags of the Golden Knights in our homes. We've got pucks, we've got little mini replica trophies and posters, everything to really celebrate our Golden Knights and show our support for them. Every player that comes here knows we support them. Now let's talk about how people do want to sign here. Because you look at Jack Eichel, Mark Stone, or let's say Mitch Marner. You look at guys like that and they signed here for a big, big reason. It is because they knew that they're not only going to win a Stanley Cup. There's a few different reasons. Those 3 guys signed up and wanted to play here because we have a culture of winning. You're going to get the best support from our coaching, from our equipment staff, from the trainers, from the medical staff, from the goalie coach, to the people that produce the content and the entertainment, the media, the people that clean the ice and get it ready for game time and get it ready between periods. You're going to get support up and down the arena, up and down City National Arena, where our headquarters is. You are going to be able to come here and play for a cup. And even if you don't, you at least know you tried. And not only that, but guys like Mitch Marner here can come to Vegas and they're not like in Toronto, and I'll talk about Mitch Marner, so caught up in, oh my gosh, I got to do this for the team. I got to do that for the team. I got to be the main man. The pressure's all on me. It's not like that in Vegas. You've got stars like Eichel, Stone, and Marner, and Barbashev, and Theodore, and McNabb, and Pavel Dorofeyev, and Keegan Colasar, and Brett Howden, and Tomas Hertl, and all these guys that can all do so many different things, a depth of talent, that if you're good at playmaking, if you're good at being on the wings, whatever is your skill, you can do it here in Vegas, and you're not so shot down because, oh my gosh, or way down because you got to be so centered and be the everything for the entire team. You can focus on you, and that is one of the primary reasons that Vegas always has a winning record and usually gets to the playoffs 8 times out of 9 years. So this was the point of the video. I wanted to compare both teams. I wanted to show you the fact that Vegas is a community, the fact that we care for each other deeply, the fact that we've been brought together by tragedy all these years later, even since the beginning. And I wanted to show you that we do know hockey, that we appreciate hockey and adore the sport that it is, and the blood, sweat, and the tears that come with the game, and how our athletes put on a show for us every single night. Even if it's a bad game and you guys have seen me scream and shout and get mad at them. But at the end of the day, they've brought our community together. And for Vegas, well, Carolina is just as much hockey fans as we are. They love their team, they adore their team, they would do anything for their team. And guess what? This is going to be a very hard fought Stanley Cup final. It is not going to be an easy breeze for either side. I can see that right now. Do I think Vegas is going to win? Absolutely. I will go over why. I will go over absolutely everything. So be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. Be sure to follow us here on TikTok. And I am so excited. So that was my way of giving you guys the comparison of the two cities. See you next time. Go Knights, go.